Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related, and every so often knit. Even though I don't knit, it's still fun to talk about it and look at it. Okay, so today's video we're going to be talking about some yarn from Ice Yarns. First off, I do not have a tutorial for this cardigan. This was gifted to me by my good friend Gary from the YouTube channel Urban Yarn. I highly recommend him. He is one of my favorite YouTube channels. I'll put a link to his channel below in the description box. But yes, this was a gift from him. And I do not have a tutorial for this hat. This is actually knitted as well. And this comes from one of my dear friends who usually likes to remain anonymous, so I will not say their name. But it is a beautiful hat as well, made with one of my favorite yarns, Malabrigo Rigos. Alright, are you guys ready to see what is in the bag? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give me a like too if you enjoy this video. Alright, so Ice Yarns. If you're new to Ice Yarns, surely if you watch my channel, you're not new to Ice Yarns, because I buy from Ice Yarns all the time. I used to not buy from Ice Yarns, but I do now, because I figured out that they got good deals. high shipping, but the yarn is so inexpensive that it makes up for it. It's like I try to explain to people, they won't buy from Ice Yarns because the shipping is so much. But if you go somewhere else that offers free shipping, they're just charging more for the yarn, so it's the same thing, really. I actually find it cheaper from Ice Yarns to pay the high shipping because the yarn is so inexpensive. All right, let's do this. So I didn't get tons of stuff this time, but I did get some yarn that I've never had before. Like I said last time in my last ice unboxings, I could buy from Ice Yarns every day and still not buy all the yarn that they have on their website. I couldn't. I can't even get this open. Oh, and they ship super fast. This came in, it always comes in like 2 to 3 days. They ship FedEx Express. And they are located in Turkey. So Turkey to Illinois in 3 days. Sometimes 2. I ain't joking. They're definitely faster than Michael's and Joann's when I order from them. Sorry if I sound like I'm screaming. Well, here's a pair of scissors. I'm trying to talk louder till I get the volume adjusted on my phone. Alright, are you ready? Let's see what's inside, shall we? They always package very nicely too in these bags, as well as the bag before or a box, depending on how much you buy. They either ship in a bag or a box, and then they also ship in a separate bag. It's a lot of bags, but you know what? Let me get that off my lap. Okay. You know what? I don't mind that because it just makes me feel like my yarn's safe. I know some people think it's kind of a waste packaging, but let's see what we got. So what I usually do with Ice Yarns is I show you the number, and then you can look the number up on their website, and it'll tell you all about it. So this is 79089, and now they have like some type of like bargain bin or something. I've been shopping from that lately, so I think almost all the stuff came from that bin. So let's see what it is. Ooh, look at that. So I always say Ice Yarns, sometimes their yarn has a little bit of a factory smell to it, not like off-putting, but just kind of like a warehouse storage smelling. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. This one doesn't too much, but when it does, if you just set it out for like a day, it goes away. I never really had no trouble with it not going away. Okay, so this one is called, I can never pronounce hardly any of their yarns, so I'll say that right now. Bagoday. So look at that. It's a roving style. Now, as you can see with the roving, it's just one solid ply. See that? And it looks to be about a 6 weight. A thick 6 weight. Now, as with roving, roving goes from thick to thin. That's the nature of the roving. I like the color of it. So it's yeah, they're classifying it as a 6 weight. I'm gonna give you the amount in meters, not yards, because it's meters on here and I don't want to do any calculations, quick up calculations in my head at the moment. I'll try, I guess, but so we got 190 meters, so a little over 200 yards, 480 grams, 100% wool. This would felt, but it would, since it's roving, now it would still felt. I like that, I do. I like that. So this, with ice yarns, you have to buy however many's in a pack. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 8. This one was 1 to a pack. And it's 190 meters, like I said, it's a nice thick 6 weight. I don't know. I think a felted basket would look pretty cool with this. I have 2 of them. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea for that. Yeah, I got 2 of the same color. I think that'd be nice, a nice basket. And then if I felted it up, I like to felt. I have a lot of felting tutorials on my channel. You should check it out. Okay, next up I have this one. 78990. It's called a Burke Gray and Black. Well, that's a pretty interesting color name, isn't it? Gray and black. I'm just kidding. So that's what that looks like. Let's feel it. Feels a bit like Red Heart Super Saver. I'm sure it would soften up after a wash. It's 100% acrylic, medium weight number 4, 350 grams, 620 meters. So you got close to 700 yards here of a 4-weight yarn. There's their 4-weight, and it's just gray and black twisted together there. That's a nice 4-weight. I like that. And that's a lot of yardage, actually. I got 2 of them, so, you know, I could make a nice something with that. It doesn't smell too bad. It don't have the factory smell too bad. Nothing I can't handle anyways. sometimes they're bad, but they, like I said, if you lay them out, they'll go away. I like the moral look to that. It's pretty, or whatever you call it, tweed look. Everybody calls it something different. Whatever you call that, I like the look of it. It's a pretty yarn. Okay, so that was 1 to a pack on that one. Oh, what's this? This is called 79086, and it's called Amanda MultiColor. Amanda. This was 1 to a pack as well, as you can probably tell. These are some big balls of ice. That smells like yarn. It doesn't smell like anything. All right, so the Amanda is a medium weight number 4, 420 grams. It's 10% wool, 90% acrylic, 370 meters. So you got about 400 yards here. They're classified as a 4-weight. That's a nice. That's a 4. That's a good 4. Nice. I like that. It's pretty. It kind of reminds me of Premier Puzzle a little bit, but softer. Does that make sense? It's softer than Premier Puzzle. It feels a bit different, like slicky. Unlike Premier Puzzle, doesn't feel like that. I mean, I like Premier Puzzle. I do. I have plenty of videos on it, but that's what it reminds me of. But softer. That's pretty yarn. I love the color on that one. Pretty. So I did get 2 of those as well. So there's the other one. Wow, the things I can make. Okay. Some of these they would only let me get 1 of, and I don't know if that's because they only had 1 left, or cause I never went back to see if they had any more or not. But anyways, this is 78997, and it's called Nail Light Blue, Nell. So they would only let me get 1 of these. I don't, like I said, I don't know. Maybe there was the last one. Maybe I got the last one of the bunch. Who knows? Let's look at it. So that's roving. Straight up factory smell on that one. Okay, so as you can see, It's roving style. That's like a thicker 4 weight. Let's see what they're saying it is. They're saying it's a 4 weight. It's 100% wool, which I could tell. So that'd be good for felting as well. Or if you make a project out of it, you're going to want to wear like a sweater or a shirt underneath it, because it would probably be a bit itchy. 380 grams or 415 meters. So I think that would make a nice bag to felt up as well. The Nell would make a nice felted bag as well. I was trying to make a rhyme. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I like that one. But you know what? They had that. Oh. Well, I thought this was the same thing, but in a different color. But it looks the same, but it has a different name. They only let me get one of these too. This was called Ansley. 78998. This is 78997. Now they had different names, but they look the same. I don't know what the deal is, but I could put those two together. Those are the same yarns. Let's look at the yardage in them and see what's going on with them. No, this one's smaller. This is 415 meters, and this one is 575. They're both the roving style wool. I think those would go pretty together, don't you? In a felting project. I like to felt a lot. Yeah, I like those. Okay, let's see what this is. Maybe my dog George is back there grabbing up that yarn. Okay, this is 78996, and it's called Kennard. Number 4 weight, 100% acrylic. 590 meters in there, or 270 grams. So this feels like on acrylic scale, like a Red Heart with Love. Something like that. Hobby Lobby. I love this, you know, basic acrylic. It's better than Red Heart Super Saver, but it's not the softest basic acrylic I've ever felt. Give it like a Hobby Lobby or a Red Heart with Love feel. It's okay though. There's nothing wrong with it. And there's their 4 weight. So that's just a basic 4 weight acrylic. A lot of yardage, I guess, up in there. 590 yards. I guess it's kind of like a big ball Red Heart or something, isn't it? It's pretty cherry red. Bright. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, I got another one of those. That looks like a different red. It is. It's a darker red, but it's the same thing. I won't even open it. Okay. And then I got this, which is 79015 Mulligan Brown. Now this is identical to Lion Brand Woolies. They're regular Woolies. That's bulky 6. I love this one. It's so pretty. So there's a nice thick 6 weight. Like Woolly is a pretty thick 6 weight. Smells fine. So, yeah, they're classifying it as a 6 weight, 155 grams, and 90 meters. So you got about 100 yards, 50 wool, 50 acrylic. It may not be the exact same content of Woolies. I'm not certain. Theirs might be 80-20. I don't know, but it's very similar. And I would use either or both at the same time because they're so close. And I got 2 to a pack here. I love this brown color. Isn't that pretty? Bagoday loves her brown. I think I'm going to save this. And, I don't know. I'll think of something. It's so pretty. Okay. Let me move on. I didn't know what this was. It's called Kansas. There's a number for you, 79121. 4-pack. It was in their like bargain bin thing. Interesting. Roving style. Now that's interesting. It's like a purplish blue, I guess, with a strip of neon green through it. That's what it is. It is, they classify it as a 3-weight, 100 grams, 200 meters. It's 10% wool and 90% acrylic. So let's look at their 3-weight. I'm going to give that a 4, solid 4, but you can take that as you will. Like it is a roving style, as you can see. So there probably are spots that it hits a 3, probably spots that it hits a 5. I think that strip of neon in there is a little odd for my liking. But, you know, some people might like that. It's different. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like a roving kind of wool yarn, but it's just that strip of green is making a little bit oddball for me. But, you know, like I said, to each their own. Everybody likes their things different. So just because it ain't to my liking, don't mean you can't like it. All right, what's this stuff? What we got here? 78970. Hopewell. 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 Ooh, it's pretty. It's a pretty green. Red Heart Super Saver feeling. Red Heart Super Saver. But I'm certain that it'll soften up after a wash. But it's pretty. That's pretty green. Look at all the shades of green up in there. So this is 100% acrylic, medium weight number 4. 280 meters of different colors of green. I like that. There's our 4-weight. So I give that a 4-weight classification. A little lighter. It's good. It's good, I guess. I've seen worse. I've seen lighter 4s in there. But yeah, it feels a bit like Red Heart Super Saver, but like I said, it'll soften up after a wash, I'm certain. Wash, give it a good wash, a good dry. Yeah. Be nice and soft. It's a pretty color. I like that. I like all the greens in it. So that was 3 in a pack. I'm not sure why I got this, or 2 of these, but I must have been an accident. But let's see what this is. Oh, this is 79110, and it's called Dario Rainbow Green. Rainbow Green. Ooh, it actually feels pretty good. Doesn't feel bad. Red Heart with Love style, probably. Actually, a little bit softer than that. It might be the softest. No, it's not the softest one of the bunch, but it's pretty close to. It's a cool light charcoal color with all different colors in it. You see that? All different. It's roving style. They're saying that's a 4-weight. I'm gonna say that's a 5, but to each their own on that. It's 110 grams, 120 meters, 10% wool, 90% acrylic. I like it. I think it's interesting. Okay, these have different names. But they're the same. Okay. This is called Carius and this is called Dario, and they're both called Rainbow Green. They are, maybe, I think they're the same. I'm not sure why I have both of them. I must have ordered them and thinking they look different on the picture, but actually they're the same. I don't know. Hey, I just don't know. I just don't know. What's this? This is 78976 Kalyn. It looks like it was a 4-pack at once, but they knocked it down to a 2-pack for the purpose of their bargain bin. It's pretty though. Yeah, I've had this yarn in other yarn company brands. I don't know right offhand. Smells good though, hey. That smells pretty good for ice yarns. That's the best smelling ice yarns I've ever smelled in my life. Ignore me. I'm a weirdo. Ignore me. I'm a yarn freak. All right, this is a medium weight number 4, 100% acrylic. Feels good, feels nice. Basic acrylic, Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Something like that. This is their 4 weight. Nice. It's got a wash look to it. See that? Got some browns and some greens and whatnot up in there. Wash looking. All right, there's that. I'm almost done here. I got 2 more of those browns. I knew I did. I got 4 of them, so I have 400 yards there to make a nice scarf or something with. That's that one I said that looks like Woolies, that 6 weight. I like that. I'm gonna definitely keep that. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one of those that they must have only had 2 in one bag and 1 in another. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it was a 3-pack. All I know is that's the best smelling ice yarns I've ever smelled. Okay, I got 1 more here to show you. Now, I actually got this because I thought it looked like Christmas, and I really, really love Christmas yarn a lot. And I thought I would make a Christmas basket or something. You know, I'm going to save it for the fall. Make something, either some type of ornament or Christmas basket or Christmas stocking, something like that with it this year, a tutorial. It's called Zeppelin, green and white. Now, it does have that black in it, which isn't really Christmassy, but you know what? I'm going to make it look Christmassy because I'm going to make something Christmassy out of it. Let's look at it, though. Oh, here's the number. 79023, Zeppelin. I got 2 packs, so I would have enough to, if I decided to make a stocking or something, so I would have enough. Ooh, that's pretty. It looks so Christmassy. Even with the black. I mean, I think it would look better without the black, but the black don't look bad. It still looks Christmassy. Well, to me it does, you know, in my eyes. I'm going to use it for a stocking, I think. I think that's what I'll do with it. It's pretty. It smells fine. So this is a 6 weight. I would agree with that. That's nice. Yes, definitely a stocking. This will be a stocking tutorial this year. I'm excited now. Maybe I'll make it this summer. No one will watch it though because no one wants to make Christmas stuff in the summer. Well, some people do, but the majority of people don't. It's 150 grams, 95 meters, so you got a little over 100 yards of 100% acrylic 6 weight. It feels really good actually. It's nice and soft. So I got 400 yards because I bought 4, a little over 400, and that's plenty of a 6 weight for me to make a nice size stocking. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with it. Never mind that black when you see the stocking. It just has to be there. You know what? If I make the stocking out of this, since it's kind of a busy yarn, although I don't like to make socks, the heels I never do good. If I got like a straight 6 weight and solid black, I can make the heel black, the toe black, and then the rim of it, or fold over thing at the top black, and then I think it will look good. What do you guys think on that? You let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, that's all I got for mice. I like everything that I got, but I'll tell you the truth. Besides that Christmas yarn that I really, really like a lot, I really like that one. It's not really Christmas yarn. I'm just calling it that because of the color. And the brown yarn that looks like Woolies. I think this is definitely the softest of the bunch. And it would of all the other kind of odd ones that I got, this one would be the one I would keep next out of any of them, other than the 2 that I said that I'm going to keep for certain. It's like I said, it's soft. The look of it is that of Premier puzzle yarn, but the feel of it is not. It's much better feeling, and it's very pretty. And that one again is 79086 Amanda. I like it. It does have 10% wool in it. And it's roving. 2-ply roving. It's kind of almost like the color in it is a little bit iridescent looking. I mean, mildly iridescent, but I like that one. But to each their own, right? I'll probably keep this one. The others, I don't know. Christmas yarn I'll keep. The Woolies yarn I'll keep. I'll keep that Amanda yarn. And then probably one of the blues, and I'll probably make a bag or something out of that and felt it. Something like that. I don't know what I'll do with the rest, but I'm probably going to give away. But it was fun opening it. It's always fun to look in their bargain bin that they have at Ice Yarns now. I like to look there from time to time and see what kind of new interesting yarns they have there. So I hope that you enjoyed talking yarn with me. You know, I always love talking yarn with you guys. And I'll see you on my next video. Yeah? Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.